everyone. We'd like to welcome you to the Family Vacation Center Home Edition. We have a special magic show set up for you today. Our magician is Travis Kim. He is one of our FVC staffers, and he actually started doing magic when he was only 18 years old. He learned it off of YouTube, and as he got better and better, he started doing it for parties and different weddings, and he even recently became a magician at the Magic Castle in Los Angeles. And that's very fancy. That is a very, very big deal. And so he's been able to perform there multiple times. And if you ever get a chance to see Travis there, you will appreciate it so much, so much. Travis is now teaching math in middle school and high school. He's also nannying for one of our FVC families, who's very lucky to have Travis with him all the time. And we will now push it right over to Travis. I'm gonna get you going as our main host here, Travis. All right, everyone, enjoy the show.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking time to come here and hang out. I really am excited. For the first song I wanted to sing, I thought we could do, it goes, I'm leaving on a jet plane. It's been a while. No one's into this. Oh, you all are. Oh, you all like Puff. Or yeah, Puff. Okay, Puff fans. I get it. Puff the magic dragon. Sherry, no one's into this.
I'm not sure you're at the right show, Travis. Did you check the email? This isn't the singing show.
You said Travis the musician, right?
Travis the magician.
Magic.
No, yeah.
You wanted magic, not campfire trap. You wanted magic. Got it. Okay, that's embarrassing. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah, we could do some magic. Yeah, let's do some magic. Let's figure that out. Well, I have some dice here. We could. I don't have anything else though. You could do some pretty cool things with dice though. Can you all see the dice? Yeah. So this might be a trick more for the bigger kids. There's a fun fact about dice. Did you know on opposite sides of a dice, they'll always add up to 7? If you have dice at home, you can verify this yourself. So there's 5 and there's 2. That's 7. That's 4 and that's 3. It's also 7. 1, 6, 7. I'm also a math teacher, if you heard Sherry say. The math goes a little bit beyond that. But when you're working with a pair of dice, that means opposite sides have to add up to 14. So we got 11 there, 6 and 5, 11. Had to think there for a sec. 11. And on the opposite side, that's 3. So that adds up to 14, double 7. No surprise there. But this is when it gets interesting. I have 11 here and 3 here, but when I swipe the dice like this, that's when I have 11 on this side and 3 on this side. Isn't that weird? It's weird, right, Sherry? I saw your eyebrows raise up a little bit. It's weird. So we have 11 here and 3 here. But again, if we swipe here, that's when we get 11 on this side and 3 on this side. Now, some people think I'm cheating and I have 11 on this side and 11 on this side. But that doesn't make sense because if I have 11 on this side, I have to have 3 on this side. Some people might think I have 3 here and 3 here. But if I have 3 here, I have to have 11 here. Questions? Here, I'll do it again. Second time, it's just as amusing and twice as educational. All right, so we have 9 there, and that means the opposite side to add it to 7 has to be 5. Yeah, so we have 5 there and 9 there. No surprises there. 9, 5. Now, as long as the numbers add up to their corresponding number, 9 and 5, we could still play around with the numbers. So maybe instead of 3 and 6, to add up to 9, we could do, what are 2 other numbers that add up to 9 and a dice roll? Oh, I'm saying, I sometimes read lips. Am I saying 4 and 5 from Dana? Yeah. Okay, 4 and 5. Okay, yeah, we could do 4 and 5. So instead of 3 and 6, we'll go for, how about, you see these 2 middle dots here on the 6? We'll try to move those 2 dots and move them to the blank corners here. So this will be 4, and then we'll put those 2 dots here, and this will be 5. So 4 here, 5 here, 4, 5, while maintaining the 5 here, 4 and 5 to add up to 9, and then maintaining the 5 there. Make sense? Yeah? Okay. It looks like this. This is the move. Watch. That's the move. Look. We have the 4 and the 5 there, and we still have the 5 there. So again, 9 and 5 still adds up to 14. Here, we'll try it with the 2 and the 3. Instead of 2 and 3 to add up to 5, we could do Keeney family says, Mia says 4 and 1, and I think I'm seeing the same. Okay, yeah, we could do 4 and 1. And we have a hi Tessa. we have a 1 there. We just have to get rid of these 2 dots, and we can put those dots at the blank corners here in the 2. So we'll have 1 here and 4 here. 1, 4. So again, it was 5, 9, but we're looking for 1 and 4. 1 and 4. That's the idea. Okay. Here's the move. You got the 1 and the 4 there. Still got the 9 there. Okay. Let me try this one last thing. So we have this 1. Does everyone see how the 1 is kind of pointing that way? Is that everyone's left? Is that everyone's left side, or is it the right side? Is the right side? Okay. People are saying right side. Okay, so it's pointing to your right side right now, but that doesn't change, right? Based on what side I show you, the 9 or the 5, it's always going to point that way. But again, if I do that move, that's the move where for some odd reason, it then starts to point the other way. But don't take your eyes off the dice for 1 second, because if you do, you'll completely miss the moment where the 1 then flips back. And that even I can't explain to you all. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you again for being here. That's one of many I have prepared to show you all. And yeah, I get the question a lot, why do you love performing magic so much? I think a big reason is I played a lot of board games when I was a kid with my dad, and that's where I kind of derived this kind of playful side to me. And I really loved just kind of like playing with little things and fiddling with things. And first it started off with a deck of cards, and then it started with other things like coins and like dice even. And so everything I'm showing you all is just my kind of way of showing you something cool that I find cool that maybe you don't get to experience every day. So that being said, I want to kind of play a quick game with one of the families here. And let me see, maybe the quarter family. Maybe can you guys unmute and maybe help me out with this one? It's an eager bunch. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
Good. All right. Well, so can you all remind me of your names one more time? It's been a while.
So, okay, I'm Miles.
I'm
Miles.
Alessandra.
I'm Emilia.
Miles, Alessandra, and Malia. Did I get that right?
Emilia.
One more time.
Emilia.
Emilia. Okay. Emilia. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because I'm a high school teacher, and like that first week of classes, I'm like, I basically play this game all week long. Miles, Alessandra, and Emilia. Okay, perfect. Got it. Okay. Miles, Alessandra, Emilia. Miles, Alessandra, Emilia. Okay. I'm gonna do my best. I'm getting better with names. Okay, so here's how the game works, guys. All you gotta do, we have a dice cup here and this little die. I'm gonna take the die, put it into the cup, and I'm gonna sneak it in my pocket, but I'm gonna try to sneak the die back in under the cup without any of you 3 noticing. Does that make sense to all of you? Yes?
Okay.
Pretty simple, yeah?
Mhm.
So die in the pocket, I'm gonna try to sneak it back in under the cup. Cool? Okay, let's start from the beginning. So die in the cup. Now, maybe that caught you off guard already, because maybe you're looking at the cup, Alessandra. If you look at the cup, that's fine. That is when I do this with my hand, though. Now, Miles, that doesn't really do anything, but it looks kind of funny. And it's the moment where the die jumps from my hand back in under the cup. Now, I think you all are starting to understand how this game works. So let's play for real. Die in the cup, shake for dramatic effect. Now, when I do that, that's really the motion you have to look out for. That's kind of the trick. Because, Emily, maybe I just put the die in my pocket. Maybe it's still in the cup somehow. Any of you three, where do you think the die is right now? Best guess, whatever you think.
The cup.
In the cup. That's
Yeah.
really smart, Alessandra, because it's been in the cup both times. And maybe I only made it think, or maybe I only made it look like I put it in the pocket. But the thing is, it's only going to be in the cup when I want it to be in the cup, like right now. Now, let me try to explain how this works. When I take this die and I put it in my pocket and I ask you, where is it? Here's the thing. At this point, you can't win. I'm cheating. Because if you say it's going to be in the cup, I'm going to say, no, look, it's in my pocket. And if you say it's in the pocket, I'm going to say, no, look, it's in the cup. You can't really win because I'm working with a big secret. Do you know what that secret is by now? It's okay if you do. You can say it.
2 dice.
Exactly. Remember that second dice? The second one got a little bit bigger. Now, does that look like a pretty solid die to you all? It looks pretty solid. And it sounds pretty solid. And it's the most confusing thing, isn't it? Because I have no idea how that deck of cards gets under there. Now, don't worry. I'm a teacher. I love explaining how things work. I'll show you how it works. It's a magical cup. Everything fits right back in. The dice, the big one even, it fits right back into the cup. The big dice fits right back into the deck of cards goes first. Sorry, I forgot. It's reverse order. And then the big dice goes right back into
Deck of cards. Deck of cards.
Do you all want to see a card trick?
Of cards.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, that was funny there. All right. Well, card magic was the very first type of magic that I ever played with. So anytime I do card magic, I have the most fun. Card magic is my favorite type of magic. Can everyone see the shuffle deck of cards? Yes, it's in no particular order. Everyone can see that. We'll give it a few more shuffles just in case, because I just want to make it look like I'm not doing anything sneaky, even though I am. All right, so we'll give it a few cuts and shuffles. Now, let's see. Maybe I could have, I see, is it Jan and Julian? Hi guys, how's it going?
Hi, Travis.
Hi, good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Where are you guys right now?
We're in Seattle.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. We should meet up.
You're in Seattle too?
Yeah, yeah. Right now on my screen, you're right below the Keeney family, and I've actually been, hanging out. I've been their summer nanny, and yeah, they're over near Bellevue, and I'm in the Central District right now.
Oh
Wow,
my
crazy.
gosh!
We live
you're
like
kidding.
we live like super close. So,
We live really close to the Central District. Basically, we're in the Central District. Less
Oh my
shy.
gosh. Yeah. What are you guys doing for dinner? No, I'm kidding.
We gotta get together.
Well, that's so funny. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Action. Julian, I'm gonna ask for your help in a little bit. Can you I'm gonna riffle through the deck like this, just kind of dribble the cards from hand to hand. Whenever you like, Julian, could you just say the word stop whenever you like? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Whenever you feel right.
Stop.
Right there. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay. Now go ahead and look at the card. I'm gonna have you take this card. I'm gonna peek like this. I'm gonna turn away so I don't see what the card is. Okay. And just memorize that card. Okay.
Okay.
And lock it in your head. Cool. All right.
Okay.
All right. Can you see the card, Julian?
Yes.
Do you have
Okay.
it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Can I shuffle it back in?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and immediately start shuffling while making intense, slightly awkward eye contact with the camera. So you all know that I'm not trying to see where the card is. I'm not trying to control it using my hands. I'm even gonna, we could do this. This is my favorite type of shuffle. It's really easy. And it makes sure that I have no idea where any of the cards are. And yeah, does that seem fair to everyone? Yes?
Looks good.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I don't know if it looks good, but it looks shuffled. All right, here, let me just gather up the cards real quick. Let's see. That is so funny how I didn't expect you all to be in Seattle. That's kind of
That's
blowing my mind.
crazy.
I know. Yeah, it's a relatively new city for me here. Having the Keeney family here and just being so close is also been great. I'm excited to know that another family is close by too. I've actually been teaching Mia some magic. Mia's like right there in the front, and Mia's learned a card trick or two.
Terrific.
Mia, we've been working on this new trick, right? Remember we called it transposition. That's the official word in magic. Yeah, so transposition is when a card goes from one place to another. So a lot of magicians will maybe have a card go from the deck into their own wallet, or my friend David Blaine even has sometimes a folded card appear under his watch or maybe someone else's watch. It's pretty cool. But me and I, during these virtual times, have been working on virtual transposition. So Julian, you picked a card. You remember what card it was?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So Mia, if everything went correctly, that card, the Ace of Hearts, should now be in your pocket.
What?
Was that your card, Julian?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was. That's crazy.
That
It is a little crazy, right?
crazy.
Even
Wow.
mom's a little confused there.
Wow.
Tiffany, if Mia ends up becoming a professional magician, sorry. That one's on me. Good job, Mia. Can we get like a virtual round of applause for Mia there? That was great execution there. Perfect. Oh man. Julian, while I have you on here though, are you familiar with the deck of cards? You know your way around a deck of cards, like the different names of the cards and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite card by any chance, out of curiosity?
Um,
If not, you could just make one up. It's fine.
I mean, the Ace of Spades is kind of a iconic card. So
Yeah, no, it totally is an iconic card. Yeah, that's a good card. And you just kind of made it up right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's virtual magic. We improvise here. It's fine. And is it Dana or Dina? Hi. How do I pronounce your name? I just want to make sure I get it correctly.
Dina.
Dina. Hi, Dina. Good to see
Hi.
you. Dina, I'm wondering, do you have a favorite card by any chance?
I like the Ace of Spades, but I think that's everyone's favorite, so that's too easy.
Okay.
Let's try
Yeah,
a five
pick one up.
of clubs.
5 of clubs, you said. Okay, that's a great card too. I personally have a favorite card. I always ask people just because I'm curious, because I know I have a favorite card, but I always wonder if like people that don't do magic tricks have favorite cards. My favorite card, I actually used it one time to win a close-up magic competition at the Magic Castle. My favorite card is actually none other than the King of Hearts. Not the 5. You said 5 of clubs, right? I was about to say 5 of clubs, Dina, thinking that was my favorite card. The brain is, yeah. I studied psychology in college, so like sorry, I have these random brain farts. Anyways, King of Hearts, we'll put it right there. And I'll give the deck one quick shuffle and a quick cut. Now, let's see. Alessandra, could I have your help again? Could you help me put the King of Hearts somewhere into the middle of the deck? I'm going to go ahead and just run the King of Hearts through the deck like this. And whenever you're ready, just say stop. And whenever you say stop, I'll put that card right there about where you said stop. And you could also make little adjustments like, oh, 2 cards to the left or to the right if you want, once we get there. Cool? Okay, Alessandra, whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Okay, I'm going to put it in between those 2 cards there. Now, Alessandra, you could leave it right there, or you can move it a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, or just leave it right there. It's totally up to you. Or put it somewhere completely different, whatever you want.
That's good.
That's good right there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Your life, your choice. I don't want to influence you in any way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and leave this card face up so you can see where it is. So I'm not going to switch it out on you. But thank you again for everyone's help. I had to always like kind of adjust a little bit my usual show to virtual magic, but having willing participants like this is always very helpful. Appreciate everyone, Dina, Julian, Alessandra, thank you so much for all your guys' help. Appreciate all of you, just like how I appreciate the King of Hearts. It really is my favorite card, and it's actually the card that I love to use to find the two cards of my friends, the Ace of Spades and the Five of Clubs. Thank you, Alessandra. That was a really good place to put the King of Hearts. I was a little worried when you said stop. I was like, oh my gosh, is she gonna move it? I was just, first time that trick's ever worked. Got me sweating. Whew. Now, I know I joked earlier about being a teacher and saying how the trick works with the whole like dice cup and whatnot. But in all honesty, I do love teaching. I tell people, when they ask me, "Oh, what's teaching like in the formal classroom?" I tell them, you know what? It feels just like I'm on a stage performing a magic show. I have an audience, I have a stage, and I'm trying to entertain these kids or at least captivate them in something. It's not magic tricks anymore, but it's something. It's math. It's a little different, but I view it as a performance nonetheless. And so when people say, Travis, can you teach me how to do magic? I never hesitate to say, yes, I would love to teach you some magic. So for this next trick, I thought I could kind of explain how the trick works while I do it. Is everyone okay with that? Yeah, I know there's kind of like I don't want to know how the trick is done, but it's not that complex of a trick. It's pretty straightforward, and I feel like your worldview of magic as an entertainment form won't be completely shattered as a result. Everyone cool with that? All right, cool. So it's a card trick, and it's the simple plot in magic where a magician has a card selected by someone. That card is shuffled into the deck, and the magician finds out what that card is. Very original plot in magic. Now, we'll give it one more shuffle. Now, first step is to shuffle the deck. So you know that you're working with the deck. I do have the jokers in here. Actually, let me take those out just to save some time, because if a joker selected, things just always get a little awkward. So we'll take out the two jokers. Leave those right there. For those that are watching my hands like a hawk, that was not part of the trick. You can rest easy. Now, let's see. Could I have... Hi, Corey. Corey, can you help me out? All right, Corey, you don't even have to unmute, or I get mom's gonna unmute. Corey, I'm gonna go through cards like this, and whenever you want, Corey, can you say stop? So to select a card. So if you say stop, we'll have that card. If you say stop now, we'll do that card. Does that make sense, Corey? Whenever you want, you can say stop. I saw your mouth move. Did you say stop? Okay, Corey, do you want the one in my hand, the one on the table, or the one I was about to pick up from the deck? It's up to you.
Which one do you want?
It's all good. I get paid by the hour. The table one. Okay, the table one right here. Yes. Okay, we'll leave this one right there. Same deal as before. I'm going to go ahead and show everyone the card. I'm going to turn away so I don't see what it is. Cool. All right. All right. Does everyone see the card? Yeah. Tiff, do you see the card?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Everyone's got the card. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Now that's step one, having a card selected. Step two is losing the card in the deck, shuffling it. Now, step three is to use the four, your favorite four of a kind. It could be any cards you want. My favorite four of a kind happens to be the four jacks. So we're going to take out these jacks. There's the jack of diamonds. Now, each of these jacks in a sec will tell me a little bit more about what the card was, hopefully. And I'm also going to take out a prediction of what I think the card was. Here, we'll leave those right there. I'm going to go with, yeah, Yeah, we'll go with that one. I have a good feeling. We'll save that till the end for dramatic effect. But okay, so how this trick works. These 4 jacks tell me a little bit about what the card was and the different forms of hints and clues and whatnot. So the first jack tells me whether or not Corey's card was a red card or a black card. It was a red card. Now, the next one tells me if it was a heart or a diamond. It was a diamond. Next one tells me if it was a number card or picture card. Let's see. It was a number card. And the last one tells me what number it was. It was a 3. Now, let me just be honest. This is the easiest card trick ever because, again, you don't have to do anything. You just have to rely on your favorite 4 of a kind. In my case, the 4 jacks. Each jack tells me a little bit more about what the card was. But people always say, but Travis, you knew what the card was. I saw the card in your hand. But that doesn't make any sense because I just have the 4 jacks in my hand. And you all just saw them, like the jack of clubs and the jack of hearts, the jack of spades, and of course, the jack of diamonds. It's just these 4 jacks that tell me a little bit more about what the card is. But they don't tell me what the card is exactly or where to find it. But that's why from the very beginning, I put down this prediction. It's been there this entire time. And to the best of everyone's intuition tells you this card on the table should be the best guess. The 3, oh, no. The 4 jacks, because in my hand, there's just been one card this entire time. Your guys' card, the 3 of diamonds. Wasn't that sneaky? Thank you all. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of people say, wow, Travis, as a magician, you're so talented. No, you just buy these magic trick cards at the magic shop. It only costs $3,000 for this one deck of cards. It does all the tricks for you, and you can make a whole career out of it. Small investment for a lifetime of yeah, doing card tricks. That is one of my favorite card tricks. I think I want to take a quick break from cards, though, as much as I love card magic, and show y'all something that I don't really perform often. It is still magic, but with a set of props that I don't use often again, but it's becoming one of my favorite pieces of magic. They're coins. This is where I keep my coins. It's a Gucci. $500 for this thing. These are Walking Liberty half dollars. Again, even doing something like this is just so fun for me. I watch a TV show and I just practice this over and over again. This isn't magic, but isn't that kind of cool? Just like flipping that coin over and over again. It's so fun. I could do this for hours. But anyways, you didn't come on here to see me flip a coin through my fingers. I'm going to show you all a trick where the coins go from this hand. Can you all see this? Bit of a lighting problem. Coins go from this hand to this hand, one at a time, without me doing the obvious method of picking them up and moving them. Cool. From like 1942. Sorry, I nerd out about these coins all the time. Okay, anyways. Everyone can see the coins? Yes? Okay. Okay. It looks like this. Can everyone hear that jingle? Yeah. Wiggle the thumbs. That's they kind of act as antennas to receive. And if we do it just right, we could have one coin go from this hand to this hand. Now, maybe you didn't know what to expect, so we'll do it again, where this coin will be next. It'll go from here to here, join this one in this hand. Cool? 3 coins here. And again, you can hear the jingle. Everyone can hear the jingle still? That's my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the trick because you can hear the jingle here. You can't hear it here because there's only one coin. But if you wait long enough. 2 coins there, and 2 coins there. We'll do the next one in slow motion so you all can see how it's done exactly. 1 coin from here to here, this time in slow motion. Watch. Ta-da. That was some of your guys' favorite part of that trick, I can tell. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. We'll do the last one for real. Okay, so we'll take each coin. Dina, just with a nod of your head or shake, can you see all 4 of these coins on the table? Yes. And you can see me only using the fingertips to gather these coins up. Yes. No sneaky hand movements. You can see this coin here. We take the coin, wiggle the thumbs. It's not in this hand. I left this one open. But it's gone. And it goes back right where all the other ones were. Thank you all. Hope you all enjoyed that. I have this username tag. Thank you. I have this username tag. It's T cards. I thought that was really clever because that was my initials right here. Those are my initials, TK, and combine that with cards. When I started doing this trick, my friend was like, "Oh, so are you gonna be like T coins now?" It doesn't have that big of a ring to it yet, but I thought that was funny. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That gave my hands a little break from card magic, but I thought I could show you all something cool. And for this next one, I just need 4 different playing cards. And maybe we could do it like this. Maybe different people can type the names of different playing cards in the chat, and I'll just pick the first 4 that I see. It could be whatever cards you guys want. And they obviously won't be a secret for this one because I'll be looking at them. All right, we got the 6 of diamonds from Jan and Julian, the ace of diamonds. All right, so let me take those out first. 6 of diamonds, the ace of diamonds. Okay, we got our 4. Ace of diamonds, 5 of spades. Looking for the ace of diamonds and ace of spades. Ace of diamonds, ace of spades. Ace of diamonds, ace of spades. Okay, wonderful. And the order that we found them is the 6 of diamonds, the ace of diamonds, the 5 of spades, and the ace of spades. Perfect. Now, for as long as I've done magic, I have found that people are pretty interested in the different ways I've learned how to shuffle a deck of cards. So I came up with this routine to just basically show off the different ways I've learned how to shuffle a deck of cards. Can everyone see the 4 selected cards separated throughout the deck, separated by other cards? Yes, everyone can see that? Good. So what I'm about to show you all first is 2 variations of what's known as an overhand shuffle. This is one variation, and this is another variation. It's called an overhand shuffle because the hands go over each other. Magicians sometimes aren't the most creative at naming shuffles, acknowledged. You could do it card by card or chunk by chunk. It doesn't matter. You could drop a card completely intentionally to emphasize how difficult this whole thing is. You could do a 3-packet cut, like all magicians learn how to do in kindergarten. You could do a table riffle shuffle, face out on the table, cut the deck like they do in Vegas, just to make sure everything's completely fair. You could also do this. It doesn't really shuffle the cards, but it looks kind of cool, in my opinion. Now, I'm going to try to find all 4 of those cards as quickly as I can, but in slow motion, so you can see how I do it. Starting with the first card, the 6 of diamonds. I just wind up my hand all the way back here, and there's the first card, the 6 of diamonds. We'll find the next one at normal speed. There's the ace of diamonds. Now, maybe that was too fast, even slow motion. So we'll do that one more time. We'll do another 3-packet cut. We'll do another riffle shuffle. This time we'll do it in the air just to flex a little bit. We'll have all the cards in my right hand none of the cards in my left, but all the cards in my left hand, 2 cards decided to stay in the right, and they're back. We have the ace of diamonds and the 6 of diamonds. 2 aces down, 2 aces to go. We found the 6 of diamonds, which was our first card. We found the ace of diamonds, and that means we have the 5 of spades and the ace of spades next. Julian, which card would you like to find next? The 5 of spades or the ace of spades? Up to you.
Let's find the 5 of spades.
The 5 of spades next. Okay, perfect. The 5 of spades, Julian, is always going to be exactly in the middle of those 2 cards on the table. Look, nothing in my hands. From these 2 cards, we have the 5 of spades. Now the last ace, or last card, the ace of spades, is always a little tricky too. And I actually usually need a little bit of help for this one. Let's see, maybe, yeah, hi. Hi, I don't know your name. I'm sorry, the one raising your hand.
Hi, this is Marion.
Sorry, what's your name? It cut out.
Marion.
Marion. Hi, Marion. I'm still Travis. Nice to meet you. Marion, here, if I dribble through the cards again, could you just please say stop to pick a card? Okay, go for it whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Oh, that was pretty quick right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, it's okay. I'm a professional. I can work with it. You said stop right there, and you stopped at the card, not just any card, Marion, but the ace of. The 6 of clubs, just like I planned. You know, it's okay. We're not at a total loss because notice how the 6 of clubs is printed with black ink. And sometimes it's helpful to be a magician. So if we actually take the 6 of clubs, I could actually just move that ink around a little bit and shake it, and it actually starts to look like your card, the ace of spades. And that's how I like to find all 4 of those cards. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed that.
Wow.
Thank you. I study magic. Like I don't just practice, but I read about it. There's theories to magic. People talk about, you know, performance art theory, and, you know, is it better to hold the deck this way or like with your index finger here or this way? And if you don't do magic, you would never think about that kind of stuff. It's kind of like, you know, if you know, I'm sure there's a lot of things that scientists think about, but since I don't really do science the way they do, I don't think about those kinds of things. And that idea just has always fascinated me. Something I think about when it comes to magic is the symbolic meaning behind different classic tricks in magic and what they kind of represent in the moment or in life. And for this one, yeah, this next one I'm about to show you all, I nerd out about particularly a lot. So let's see, Sherry, could you help me for this one? Sherry, can you just name a playing card for everyone to hear, including myself? It's fine if I hear the card. I've seen this trick before.
The 2 of hearts.
The 2 of hearts. Awesome. Let's take out that 2 of hearts. There it is. Now, there's a classic trick in magic where a playing card, in this case, the 2 of hearts, is put into the deck, shuffled. Now, you've seen me shuffle cards already for this show. But in this trick, the cards are shuffled in a pretty interesting way, where half the deck is flipped face up and half the deck is left face down. And they're shuffled in this manner. Can everyone see that? How the shuffle cards are interlaced between each other, face up, face down? What a mess, right? And, you know, I think about, you know, what does this, you know, represent? You know, when the person that invented this trick or created it or the magicians that came after them, kept doing this trick. Why did they keep doing it? What is so cool about this trick, and what could it possibly represent that makes this trick so cool? 2020, oh man, what a year. And it's still going on. I mean, this whole global pandemic, it's shifted so many plans, including FVC. And I think it's so easy to just kind of like be so down about all that and just say, man, what a bummer. We're just going through such a bad time right now. And so looking at this deck of cards where the cards are arranged in this face up, face down manner, kind of looking like a game of 52 card pickup, that's kind of what I think about. This kind of represents a giant mess or chaos, disorder, whatever your language is. It's not ideal, I guess. Face up, face down, back to back, back to front. You all get the idea. And, people ask me, all the time, like, Travis, is magic real? Is what you're doing really magic? And that's a hard question for me to answer. I think the moments I see magic really happen are with other people and sharing moments with other people. And if there's anything I've learned this past year, it doesn't have to be in person. I mean, this is so cool. Like, you all aren't in Seattle. We got some families in Seattle. I learned that now. But some of you aren't. Some of you are in California. Some of you are wherever else. And somehow I'm interacting with you all and showing you something that, again, we wouldn't have gotten to do. Maybe like even if FEC was in person, maybe you wouldn't have seen me do magic then. But we're here in this moment. And to me, that's real magic. Like, this is a very magical moment for me. And fancy flourishes and tricks aside, these are the moments that allow me to say, yeah, magic is totally real. And out of that giant mess that is so easy to see, you just take a step back and appreciate those small moments. It doesn't seem that bad anymore. And you can see things a lot clearly.
I see my card. Amazing.
Thank you all. Put that somewhere there. I have one of my favorite tricks to perform. It's not a card trick, but it's so fun. We have some cups here. In March 2020, I was blessed enough to be offered a week-long residency at the Magic Castle. And it was a long-term goal of mine to perform in the room known as the Close-Up Gallery. It's often regarded as the Carnegie Hall of close-up sleight of hand magic. And I set a goal for myself that I wanted to do a show in there using only a deck of cards, an honest deck of cards, no kind of gimmicks or tools that would help me in my magic, because I wanted to be proficient enough at sleight of hand card magic to where only then did I feel ready to kind of move on to another kind of like discipline of magic. You've seen me do some dice and coin stuff. I only learned that after March of last year. Out of all the things I've learned outside of card magic, this is probably my favorite one. So I'm really excited to show you all. It's a classic in magic. It's known as the cups and balls routine. Can everyone see each of these cups being empty? Yes. This one as well. I left my third hand in the other room. There's nothing special about these cups, other than the fact that I named them. This is cup A, cup B, and cup C. And they actually go through each other. So cup A actually goes through B, and cup B goes through C. C? A? You got to recognize that some of these jokes are just for me. We'll put each cup face down. There. Now, along with the cups, we have 3 crocheted balls that I have my friend Steffi to thank for crocheting these for me. I can never do the job that she does. Oh, and the magic wand. That's really important. Can you see the magic wand? Yeah, the magic wand. That's the most important part. So this is how the trick works. This ball is going to vanish right before your eyes with the help of the magic wand. Just to spin and a tap. And that's when the ball disappears. We'll do it again. Oh, sorry, I forgot to spin. Spin and a tap. And that's when the ball disappears. Last one, neither spin nor tap. We'll just give it a bit of a magical wave. And that's when the ball disappears. And each one reappears back in under the cups. Now, I want to do that trick for you all one more time. Except this time, I want to show you all my own modern interpretation of the routine. And to do that, I'm going to get rid of the magic wand. It's just for distraction anyways, if I'm being honest. And let's get rid of a few other factors. We'll take this ball, we'll put it into the pocket. We'll take this ball, we'll put it into the pocket as well, leaving just this one right here in the middle. Not this one, because we left this one in the pocket, like this. And not this one, only these two. Did I say two? I didn't mean to say two. I meant to say three, because that is two. But if you wait long enough, look, three. Take these three balls, put them back into the pocket. They go back into the magic wand. Take these three balls, put them back into the pocket. They go back in under the cups. Wait, did that work? Okay, yeah. They go back in under the cups. But they turn into my favorite afternoon snack, plums. Thank you all. Thank you. I would like, if you all are okay with it, to show you all one last one. I know that was a total like mic drop moment and you were all like, oh, that's it, that's the show. But no, I would love to show you all one last one. And I think that we have the perfect amount of people for this actually. So maybe we could, would June or Florence like to help me? I always am like hesitant to ask for the help of folks that have their webcam off in case they don't want to be on. Would you all like to help me right now? Florence, would you like to help? I see you turned your camera on.
Okay,
Hi, Florence. How are you?
great.
Good. All right. So, Florence, I need you to imagine for me a deck of cards, if you would. And in this deck of cards, there are red cards and black cards. Now, would you like to work with the red cards or the black cards? Now, whatever you say, I want to be very clear. That is what we'll use. So if you say the red cards, we will go with the red cards, which are hearts and diamonds. Or if you say black cards, we'll go with those ones. Would you like to do red or black?
Red.
Red. So again, those are hearts and diamonds. I saw people pointing at Marion. Marion, do you want to help me out again? All right. Hi, Marion. So Florence picked red cards, which are hearts and diamonds. Would you like to use the hearts or the diamonds, Marion?
Hearts.
Hearts. Wonderful.
Okay.
We got a discrepancy there. Marion, do you want to stick with hearts or do you want to switch to diamonds? It's up to you.
Let's go with diamonds.
Oh, okay, cool. Diamonds. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with diamonds. We'll do diamonds. All right. And let's see. It's is it Emilia? Am I getting that name right? Emilia? Hi, Emilia.
Say hi. Hi.
Hi, Emilia. Emilia, in the deck of cards, there's number cards, and we'll call those ace or 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10. Or there's picture cards, and we call those the Jack, Queen, and the King. So, Emilia, do you want to do numbers or pictures?
Numbers.
Numbers. Okay, wonderful. Awesome. We'll do numbers, which are ace to 10. And Jan, can you help me for this one?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so we have numbers. Let's divvy them up. Let's do odds and evens. So do you want to work with an odd number or an even number?
Even number.
Even number. So we'll say the 2, 4, 8, 10. Yeah, did I miss anyone? 2, 4. Okay, yeah, we got it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
There you go.
Math teacher here on top of it. All right. And Tiffany, can you help me out? So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Out of those 5 even numbers, which would you like to go with? I'm seeing 6. 6. Wonderful. Now, collectively, you all picked, it was red and then diamonds, then numbers, evens, then 6. So collectively, you all just picked the 6 of diamonds, which is great. Sherry, I'm going to have you be the last person to help me out on this. You can either decide to stick with everyone's decision, the 6 of diamonds, or being the FBC director that you are, you could change that card to a completely different card if you want, or a slightly different card. Totally up to you. What would you like to do, Sherry?
Oh, I'm going to stick with everybody. It sounds like it was a good card.
Okay, you're going to stick with the card. Cool, I respect
Yes.
it. Now, before I logged on here, before I even talked with Sherry, I went through one of my decks of cards. I took out one card. I distinguished it by flipping it the other way and putting it back into the deck. It's been in sight this entire time, pretty much. I'm going to lower my mic stand, and right above my mic is none other than, we don't need this, is the deck of cards. Now, there's no way I could have known that you all would have picked the 6 of diamonds collectively. There's no way I could have known whether or not Sherry would have changed her mind, which she did not, and stuck with the 6 of diamonds. And go through the cards here, and pretty sure it was, yeah, towards the middle. Yeah. You all can see that there's one card in the entire deck facing the other way. I'm going. I don't know how you all knew, but it's moments like these that make me truly appreciative of my audience, because these are moments where I get to experience magic the same way you all have been experiencing it before I became a magician. So thank you all so much for your time, and thank you for giving me this truly magical moment. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much.
Yay! Let's have a big old round of applause for Travis's magic show. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Travis, thank you so much. I'm always in awe, and I think you can tell you've had a great audience here that loved it just as much as we ever could. So thank you so very much.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
No, absolutely. All right, Travis. Well, good luck with the rest of your summer. Have fun with the Keenies, and we can't wait to see you back at camp next year. If not for a full camp summer, at least for a good poppin' and magic shows here and there.
Yes, definitely.
Oh,
All right. Thank you all again so much.
Thank you.